we were talking, Curtis and I, we were looking at different people that we knew or know that are experiencing some level of success and doing really well. And then we were talking about what is it that they do, because there are, while everyone's experience is different and while everyone's journey is different, there are principles when applied that will produce results faithfully. And so we were kind of talking about, like, okay, so why did this person do so well and they seemingly don't have the level of expertise or experience or talent than someone else? What is it that is different between those two? It came to me, they're not willing. One person is willing to make the tough decisions and the other person was not. So we have to look at our lives and we have to decide when we get to a crossroad, how bad do we want it? How important it is to us? And what are we willing to do to make that happen? What are we willing to let go of that will allow us to be capable of going to that next phase and finally realizing what we envisioned in our heart? And I thought that's really powerful. As I was pondering that, the thought came up to me, the company that you keep. And I really believe that those individuals that do really well in life and excel and go to the next level and keep going from level to level to level, and they don't stagnate, they don't hit that glass ceiling. There are similarities in all of the individuals that I was thinking about. And one of the things that I noticed about them specifically is that the company that they keep is really specific. They are very careful about their inner circle. Now, in my coaching series that I just did, I talked at length about that. So if this is interesting to you, if you want to learn more about that, be sure to check out that program and see if it's something that you'll be interested in doing. But those individuals, they were very specific about who is in their inner circle, who's feeding them. Your inner circle is a reflection of who you are and or who you're going to be. So it's like this. If you walk in front of a mirror and you look in the mirror and you look a mess. Your hair is a mess. Your face needs to be washed. It's not looking good. Now, most sane people or people who are not experiencing some sort of emotional distress will not kick the mirror, will not get mad at the mirror, will not cuss the mirror out. What will they do? They will go and they'll make corrections. So when we're looking at our friends in our inner circle, and we don't like what we see, we can't get mad at them, guys. I know, ouch. That hurts. I know it hurts. But it's true. If the mirror is showing you something, don't get mad at the mirror, okay? Take that as an indication that you need to change. And so people who have been able to experience level upon level upon level of progressive and continued success and increase and progress in the right direction, they're very particular about who is in their inner circle, because your inner circle is the circle that is your impact circle. So your inner circle is your impact circle, meaning that they impact you and you impact them. And so these individuals that Kurt and I was talking about that seem to be pushing onward in success, their inner circle is very, very important to them. And it has to be important to you. The company that you keep has to be important to you. You have to watch the company that you keep. You have to watch who is feeding you and who are you feeding, because it will make or break you. I guarantee you it will make or break you. Those who are moving forward and upward, they are very particular about who is working with them and who is assisting them. You have to have people helping you that have the right spirit, but you have to really be mindful of who is working with you. You have to be really careful about the role that they're fulfilling, the position that they have. You have to be able to measure their results. You have to be able to discern their heart. You have to be able to listen to what they're saying and how they're saying it. If you, let's just, a perfect example, if you're a CEO and your mission is to supply shoes to those individuals who are without shoes. Now, you want someone who's working with you to meet that goal. Now, if you find that that person is talking about, oh, we need to invest in giving them toys, we need to invest in giving them kites to fly, wait a minute now. That's not the mission. Now, it's okay to present a suggestion, but if a person is bent and intent on doing that, when they know that is not your mission, then you've got a decision to make. You can't have people around you and feeding you with a contrary spirit, working against you. You have to have discernment, and you have to be willing to make some tough decisions. Sometimes people don't see that upward movement because they're not willing to make tough choices. They rest on their laurels. They rest on their present success. I know people that were told point blank to their face, CEOs that were told point blank to their face, you need to get rid of this person. You need to change this. This is going to destroy your company. This is going to cause you to lose money. This is going to put you in the red. You are going to suffer. You have to make changes. You have to do it now. And they were like, well, I don't know. You know, they've been with me for 20 years. Or, you know, this system has worked for my predecessor, and I just don't know. And they were presented with facts and data and research and all kinds of things to support why they needed to make that tough decision, and they couldn't do it. And those same individuals now are out of business. They don't have a company. And one particular one I can think of actually did have to close down, and because they weren't willing to watch the company that they kept. And they weren't willing to make the right decisions or the tough decisions. Okay? It's not easy. And they don't feel good in the moment, but it proves itself out later.